Hello, elementary school students across America and on United States military bases around the world. It's Michael T. Mondak back with you on this Wednesday. And again, reading one picture book to you, your parents, and your teachers virtually on YouTube. If you haven't seen these before, I always begin with a teaser as to what I'll be reading. Here's that teaser for this Wednesday. When I performed on stage, there were not just me and my fellow cast members. There were others involved behind the scenes, from lighting to sound and makeup to prop master and costumes to set construction, among others. Grover was to serve as a prop master for a play, but let everyone down instead. It's the storyline for We're Counting on You, Grover, written by Michaela Montine and illustrated by Joe Ewers. Showtime. Today is the day of our play, Jack and the Beanstalk, announced Prairie Dawn. We have to get ready. Oh, may I help? Asked Grover. I am a good helper. Thanks, Grover, said Prairie Dawn. Let's check our list. A Jack costume for Ernie? Check, said Ernie. A giant costume for Harry? Check, said Harry Monster. A mother costume for Bert? Check, said Bert. A cow costume for Telly? Moo, said Telly. Prairie Dawn checked her list again. Oh no, she said. I forgot the beanstalk. We can't have Jack and the Beanstalk without the beanstalk. What are we going to do? I have a terrific idea, said Grover. We could draw a beanstalk on a long, tall piece of paper and hang it on the wall. That's a good idea, Grover, said Prairie Dawn, but we don't have a long, tall piece of paper. I know where I can get one. Mr. Burger, the butcher, has rolls of long paper, said Grover. I will go ask him for some. Okay, said Prairie Dawn, but hurry, the curtain goes up at 8 o'clock. We're counting on you, Grover. Do not worry, Prairie Dawn. Faster than a speeding sandwich, I will be back with the longest, tallest piece of paper on Sesame Street, said Grover. And he raced out the door and down the street. Grover had gone only a block when he met Alice, Big Bird, and Snuffy. Hello, Grover, said Big Bird. Mr. Snuffleupagus and I are teaching Alice how to jump rope. Would you like to help us? I would like to, said Grover, but I am in a big hurry. So only take a minute, said Big Bird. We need someone to turn the other end of the rope so I can show Alice how to jump. All right, said Grover, but only for a minute. It took much longer than a minute for Alice to learn how to jump rope, but she finally got the hang of it. Why, thank you, Grover, said Big Bird. You were a big help. No problem, said Grover, but he knew there would be a problem if he did not hurry. He had to get to the butcher shop to get that long, tall piece of paper for Prairie Dawn. Grover ran as fast as his furry blue legs could carry him. As he rounded a corner, he ran smack into Cookie Monster carrying a big bag of groceries. Oh my goodness, cried Grover. I am so sorry. Me sorry too, said Cookie Monster as he watched his oranges roll down the sidewalk. A can of beans rolled into the gutter and a bag of cookies lay at his feet. Do not worry, I will pick everything up, said Grover, but I'm afraid your cookies are crunched. No matter, said Cookie Monster. Cookie Crumb's just as good as cookies. Grover scurried after the oranges and picked up the can of beans from the gutter. This bag is torn, said Cookie Monster. How me carry home groceries? Do not worry, I, Grover, will help you carry your groceries home, he said. And so Grover walked home with Cookie Monster. Back on Sesame Street, Grover saw a crowd gathered on the sidewalk. I will just take one quick look, he thought. Oh my goodness, cried Grover. A juggler. A juggler juggling is one of my favorite things in the whole world. So Grover stopped to watch. The juggler tossed all the balls up in the air and caught them again and again. The juggler didn't drop a single one. Then the juggler took a bow and everyone clapped and cheered. Grover clapped and cheered the loudest. Now, said the juggler, would anyone in the audience like to try juggling? I would, cried Grover. So the juggler handed him the balls and showed him how to toss them up one at a time. The first few times Grover dropped the balls. Don't worry, the juggler said, because juggling takes a lot of practice. Try again. So Grover tried, and he finally juggled 2 balls at once without dropping them. Yay, cheered the crowd. Grover took a bow. Just then Grover heard someone call his name. Over here, Grover, cried Elmo from the steps of 123 Sesame Street. Look at my new game. It is called Jacks. Will you please play with me? Jacks, cried Grover. Jacks. Jack and the Beanstalk. Beanstalk. Paper. Oh my goodness. I'll play with you all day tomorrow, Elmo, but not now. I cannot stop for anything. Goodbye. Goodbye, called Elmo as he watched Grover race away. Grover ran the 3 blocks to the butcher shop. When he reached the door, he pulled on the handle, but nothing happened. It is locked, gasped Grover. Then he read the sign on the door. Closed. Oh no, he cried. I need a long, tall piece of paper that is inside this store, and I am outside this store with a big closed sign on the door. He peered sadly through the window, but Mr. Burger had gone home. Sometimes it is not easy being a helpful monster, Grover said with a sigh. Now what am I going to do? There was nothing to do but run back to the school. This time Grover did not stop for anything. He did not stop to help. He did not stop to play. He did not stop to watch. And he was careful not to run into anyone when he ran around corners. Finally, Grover pushed open the door of the auditorium. Jack, you foolish boy, how could you sell our cow for 3 beans? He heard Bert say. As Bert tossed the beans aside, Grover tiptoed in. There he crept behind the stage where Prairie Dawn was watching the play. What happened, Grover? Prairie asked when she saw him. We waited and waited for you. Oh, so many things happened, Grover said, panting. First I helped Big Bird turn the jump rope, and then I ran into Cookie Monster. Then I stopped to watch a juggler, Grover said. When I finally got to the butcher's shop, it was closed. But we were counting on you, said Prairie Dawn. Oh, I am so sorry that I did not get that beanstalk for the play, said Grover. Now there, a piece of paper. Now there is no beanstalk for the play, Grover cried. Take a look, said Prairie Dawn. Grover peeked out onto the stage and saw a beanstalk. The leaves were painted on many little pieces of paper, taped and stapled and stuck together. It's not as good a beanstalk as it would have been without one long, tall piece of paper, said Prairie Dawn, but the show must go on. Grover was quiet for a moment. I let everybody down. I'm sorry, he said. I know you are, said Prairie Dawn. Will you ever let me help with a play again? Grover asked. Of course, said Prairie Dawn. Our next production is Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. You can be in charge of the bowls of porridge. Oh, thank you, Prairie Dawn, said Grover. I will get you 100 bowls. I will get you 1,000,000 bowls. 3 will be enough, said Prairie Dawn. All right, said Grover. I will get 1 big bowl, 1 medium-sized bowl, and 1 baby bowl. This is 1 monster you can count on from now on. And that, boys and girls, is the story. Join me again tomorrow, same time, same channel.